So, just to follow where I'm walking, what I covered today is I started there. That is Drybrook Road Station and the junction to the Severn and Wye Mineral Loop Line. Severn and Wye Mineral Loop Line goes that way, and I walked all the way to here. Now that there is the junction to, that's the branch line that ran off into Crump Meadow Colliery. Now I'll just zoom out just there. That is where the former Crump Meadow Colliery used to be, and obviously got different lines out that way, and then line round that way. I think that's a tram road, I'm not sure. I'll zoom back in again. So that's where Crump Meadow Colliery was. The other line I was talking about was that one there, obviously following that line there, and that rejoins the main Severn and Wye line that ran off to Cinderford, off in that direction. Okay, now coming back along that line, we're going back onto the mineral loop, and we'll rejoin it there. Now I lost the line there because it's completely hidden. Okay, but there's a junction, looks like a junction there where the road is, and up that way there used to be a roped tramway. I think the line went over the top of that tramway, and I'm following it to, well, I left you, I finished off there. Okay, just there where it rejoins the family cycle trail. So that's that bit there. So I've covered from Drybrook Road Station to there. So I'm here. I'll just zoom out, and now we'll go back to Drybrook Road Station and Drybrook Road Junction, which is about there. Okay, so remember this. Hopefully it'll zoom in. That is Drybrook Road Station, and the line off to the right, where those signals were, where those cyclists are now, that's the mineral loop line, and that's the line. Oops. That's the line I'm following on this adventure, on this walk. It's the line that goes off to the right. Remember saying about the signal box? It's tucked away up in the bank. Well, there it is. And that line that's in the triangle, a triangle between the two lines, is that there. Now, it's that one there. That one came down from Trafalgar Colliery, and Trafalgar Colliery, if we follow that line up here, Trafalgar Colliery is roughly here. That's where Trafalgar Colliery is, or was. Okay, and the loading area is roughly, I think, is somewhere around there. So we've covered that in a previous video. I will be covering this line as well. This line here where the cursor is. So I just thought I'd let you know where I am and where I'm going. The next half of the walk will be from, there we go, back onto the mineral loop, will be from this junction here, junction there, and we'll be following it to that's where the Duck Hospital is, all the way to there, and that's the Duck Bridge. That's the main road from Cinderford to Colford, the Speech House Road. And if you let me do this a minute. That's the Duck Bridge looking north, and we'll be going underneath that, and I'll be covering a little bit of that as we on our walk. So that's what was this mineral loop line going underneath the Duck Bridge. The next part of that will be this area just zoom out. This area here, okay. Now this is Lightmoor Colliery, a very profitable pit and one of the best ones in the forest. I won't say too much at the moment, but it was a massive pit. 4 shafts. Yeah, massive place, and there's little lines and tram lines and whatnot all the way through that massive complex. And then the loop line will carry on down that way, and we'll follow it down to Acorn Patch, which is here. Now the junction for that one is here. I'm using rail maps online here. So yeah, just about here, and then I'll take you up and I'll look around this area here, because this has played a big part in the Second World War. This place did. It's locally known as a go kart track or the ammunition dump. And then the loop line back on the mineral loop line, and we'll follow it as we get further down the loop line. I'm hoping this works, so you get to see where I'm going in relation on a map, and also actually out live on a walk. So this is where we are at the moment. I'll just zoom out again. This is where I am at the moment, and the next part of my walk is walking from there to Lightmoor Colliery, and then obviously we've got the Duck Bridge. And other things to follow and to have a look at. And before I go, I'd like to show you this line here. Now, somewhere in there is Wall Green Colliery, what I thought was the shaft for the old Fox's Bridge Colliery. It turned out it's not, so somewhere in here is Wall Green Colliery. We'll be revisiting that and correcting a wrong somewhere in there, and we're following that line. We went up that way, so, and the junction for that again is there. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this works, to put you to let you know exactly where I am on a map, and if you want to follow me you can do, and if this works I'll be posting this at least once or twice a week, so you know where I am and where we're walking. So, I'll leave you there, and I'll see you again at Lightmoor Colliery.